Sometimes it might be a little bit difficult for our loved ones or even yourself to hear, right? And so that's when you go, I might need a little bit of assistance. This is from Brookstone. It's your rechargeable hearing aid with noise reduction. It's $149.98. Your 5 easy payments here, $30. E312565. We're talking about a company that has been around since 1965. They're innovative, they're creative. We see them in all the malls. You ever go into the malls and you see the Brookstone stores and you always want to go in, but you think, oh my gosh, it's too expensive. I can't afford anything in it, and it looks so fancy and teched out. That's how I used to feel about Brookstone every time I'm in the mall. But now we have them here, and what's nice about these is they're rechargeable, and I like them because of the size as well. So they're a little bit subtle.
Yes.
On the ear.
Discreet.
Craig Smith, our tech expert, is here. How are you?
I am doing exceptional. And what's really cool about this category, for the longest time, if you talked about getting hearing aids, that required a trip to the doctor.
Sure did.
And that required an order. And that required hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I watched my dad go through it for about the last 15 years of his life, always trying to have him get a new pair, and it cost so much money, and he would put it off. And the big concern when you start to lose some of your hearing, these are designed for mild to moderate hearing loss. The big concern for a lot of people is they start to pull away from life. If they can't hear what's going on with the conversation, if they're not able to get the joke and hear the joke, they naturally stop going to the restaurants. They stop going to those holiday parties. This is a way for you to get yourself back engaged if you have that mild to moderate hearing loss.
And that's important. We want to be in life. We don't want to be, we don't want to see our loved ones sitting on the sideline of life, especially when we have all these memories and wonderful things that we are creating with our loved ones, right? We don't have a ton of these to go around. We only have about 400 sets left. So this is the time, if you know that maybe that's one of your loved ones, they might not do it for themselves. That's the thing.
Oftentimes they don't.
You know what I mean? And so we have to come in. It's so funny. I was talking to my good friend the other day. She was like, Monifa, I'm parenting the parent. She said, I'm the parent now.
That happens at a certain age, right?
And it does. And it's a natural progression of life. But even still, this helps give them a little bit more independence.
Yes, and it helps you to start getting more engaged again. This is very simple to use from Brookstone, that company whose motto is do life better. This is a better way to live your life. If you have that mild to moderate hearing loss, just to be clear, Monifa, this is not going to replace a trip to your audiologist.
Definitely
if you have some more serious hearing issues, yes, you certainly are going to go to the doctor and get tested properly. But these are such an easy way for people to step into the world of hearing aids.
And you're going to show us how they work.
So simple. You recharge them on a full charge. They're going to last 12 hours. You have a couple buttons on the back. There's 11 different volume levels.
Wow.
And there's 4 different levels of sound environment that you're in. So there's a standard, restaurant, there's also outdoor, and there's music. So what you're going to do, this is not going to be...
And there's noise reduction, I know.
There's noise reduction as well. It blocks out a lot of the loud noises from the background, the whistles, the howls. But any hearing aid that you use, just to be clear, you're not going to pop these in your ear and all of a sudden go, oh, everything is perfect. That's not the way hearing aids work. It's going to take you about 2 to 3 weeks before you get the proper level for your current condition and then making sure they work perfectly for you. So there comes with a card here. I think I got the card right here where they give you the instructions. Again, week 1, week 2, week 3. Take the full 3 weeks to set the level that's proper for you. So this is not a miracle. Pop them in your ears and you're going to be, oh, everything is perfect. But this is a way to kind of get back into the conversation. So you're not cranking the television. So you're not
that's
going.
That's how it starts.
That's how it's. And by the way,
that
often leads to fights within the family too. Turn the darn TV down. I can't hear the TV. Turn it down. Turn it up. This is a way for you to get back into life if you have that mild to moderate hearing loss.
And the thing is, you get these home right now. Your loved one can use them all the way to January 31st of next year. Remember, we still have our holiday return policy in place. So if you're going to gift this to them, they can use it. And if they don't love it, if it doesn't do what, you know, they think it can do for them, no problem. You can go ahead and return it. But you don't want to wait, right?
That's right.
Get this home. Right, because we still have so much happening. The kids' sweet little holiday concerts, and then after that, they have the spring concerts and, you know, all of those fun things. Just watching them play and have fun and being able to participate when they ask you questions, just little things like that. Not them, you know, playing and they go, oh, grandma or grandpa can't hear me. And so they don't ask you those questions anymore. No, you want to be able to talk to them and engage in them. So just little things like that. Watching a movie, right? Watching some of your favorite movies together as a family. You want to be able to hear them a little bit better? This is the way to do it. So if you know that maybe that's you or maybe that's one of your loved ones, now is the time to go ahead and pick these up. Because again, you don't want those loved ones sitting on the sidelines of life. You want them in life, enjoying it, creating those memories. We only have one life, and this is how you want to be in it. So these are fantastic for under $150.
Nice and small, compact, fit into your ear. They wrap around the back of your ear.
Yeah.
Very not noticeable really at
Not
all, unless someone's looking at the back of your head here.
Yeah.
And they're remarkably easy to use. 12 hours of battery life.
Okay, I was going to ask that.
To get a full charge, it takes about an hour and a half. We include the USB cable that has the split.
Nice.
So you can charge both of them at the same time through one outlet. So again, nice and simple to use, and then pop them in your ear. There's 11 different volume levels, 4 different settings. So you have 44 different options there for you to play with to find the perfect level for you. And for each person, it's going to be a little bit different. So again, it takes about 3 weeks to get the proper level, and then you can see yourself getting more engaged in what's going on. In fact, when I was talking to the folks from Brookstone about this, they said that one of the people that they used to work with had a condition with their hearing, and they didn't want to address it. Until they were in a sales meeting, somebody asked that individual a question, and they blurted out $79.99. And the question was, what was your name again? And there was that embarrassing moment because that individual wasn't able to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And too often when we start to have these challenges as we get older in life, I went to a lot of Van Halen concerts when I was younger.
Yes.
I know my hearing is not what it was, but as we get older, this is a natural challenge that so many of us have to deal with. And this is a way to get yourself back out there. Tuck these behind your ears. Now you can have the clear phone call. Now you can go back to the restaurant. You can go to that party. You can go to the sporting event and be more engaged because you'll be able to hear what's going on around you.
You know, I remember my aunt, my great aunt, my grandmother's sister. She was her older sister, and I remember going to visit her and how I saw her start to retreat. You know what I mean? And it breaks your heart because she was so lively. I remember her telling me all these fun stories about when she was approached by like a modeling agency and like all of this. She lived life. So I remember being very little and looking up at her like she was the most beautiful person in the world. And then when I got older, I thought she was still gorgeous, but I started to see her retreat. And if it's just a simple thing like, let me just get this home for her so she could have tried this, that's all it's gonna take? Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I still wanna hear those stories. I still want her to engage, not just me, but now my daughter who loves her and, you know, loved hearing those stories as well. So it really is just that one thing you go, you know what? Let me go ahead and try it. Why not? You have nothing to lose. Remember again, if it doesn't work for you or for your loved one like you think it shall, you just return it. No big deal. You have all the way until January 31st of next year, but don't let this opportunity pass you up because we don't have a ton of these to go around.
No.
It's $30 to get home on an easy pay. So definitely take advantage of that. And you're saving over $49 off the QVC price. They're slim, they're discreet. They look like they fit really easy in the ear. I'm gonna put them on even though I have the IP
we have our one
ear
earpiece so we can hear our producers on the right.
But I want to see how it feels in the ear because I'm kind of curious how this is gonna go. And mind you, I'm doing this off the cuff because I don't have a mirror or anything. Okay. Oh.
I think you're doing a good job.
All right, that was it.
And I don't know if you noticed or not either, but we have a variety of different tips that come with it as well. So not
there are a lot of tips too. I think there's small, medium, and large.
Yes.
You get 2 sets of each, so you're getting 12 tips. So that's nice.
Yeah, so you're gonna find the perfect size that fits your ear, so you really can customize these. Get the proper tip, and then all those individual settings that you have on here. Again, 11 different volumes, 4 different settings based on your environment. So there's a standard, an outdoor, a restaurant, a music setting. Give them a try. Give yourself 3 weeks to find the level that works perfect for you or for the loved one that's starting to experience some mild to moderate hearing loss. This could be the solution to their challenges.
Fewer than 350 sets left, and that is it. Get these home for that easy pay of $30. It's E312565 from Brookstone, your rechargeable hearing aid with that noise reduction. If you're shopping for those, again, just go ahead and check out of your cart. Your loved one's gonna thank you. Thank you so much, Craig.
Great to see you, Monique.
You as well. Take care. So still to come, we have this from Do